each one of you have a story. Forget my kids, who obviously come out of me, and therefore there's so many stories there. But my little hero Nicole, my bestie, wonderful person who keeps me out of trouble, daughter, who I love, who's wise and wonderful. And sit down.
She didn't help you today.
No, I caused it. Janie, who I have known, she's like the sister that I've never had. I've known now, for almost 50 years? Yikes, are we that old? And we go back to, we did everything together. Our husbands and us, we traveled all over the world together, and we used to go to the same parties, and I remember we used to sit in our own relative closets, cross-legged, and said, we're gonna wear this, and she used to know what I would do. I have known for almost 50 years. Yeah. And Linda, let me tell you, I always remember you because when we were going to meet the fellas somewhere down from LA down at South Beach, I don't know where it was, but I remember it was traffic, and I kept on saying, you gotta go to this lane, you gotta go to that lane. You said, you know, the lane in the middle will always be the one that is consistent. And do you know that I think of you every time there's traffic?
Thank you.
I love that.
It's
true. It's true.
You have been the laugh in my life. The laughter you give is something so magnetic and so energetic. I thank you for being a part of it. We go back 20 years. And beloved Beth Ann, who is part of my family through Jamie. We are all sisters and family. I adore you. We've been together, we've been out together, we've kicked up our heels together on so many occasions, gotten into trouble together. And I want to say, Dad, Dad keeps it real. Dad keeps it real. Dad is funny. She is warm. She's alive. And you talk about entertainer. She's the best entertainer I know. Nobody decorates their home better than this girl at Christmas
For Halloween.
You've never seen anything like it. Disneyland cannot compare to her. And wait,
Here she is.
here she is. And Priscilla, warm, wonderful. We've been through a lot. We've shared our illnesses. We've gotten better. We've healed. You've always been my biggest support, and hopefully I can always be your biggest support because I love you so much.
I love you
Kathy,
so much.
we go back a long time too. Again, another 50 years. And I remember the first time I met Kathy was at her house in Beverly Hills Estates. And everything was so perfect, and she had a party for like 70 people, sit down, the most perfect party in the most perfect house, Beverly Hills house. I mean, it was like central casting. The only thing I could say when I said goodbye to her, I looked at her, and she was so perfectly dressed with her sports jacket and her white pants, and I said, honey, your fly's over. Where's that last glass of wine?
Why can't you forget that story?
But I want to thank you all for being here. Jamie, thank you for putting this together. I so appreciate it. Louisa, you're my heart, you're my guide, you're my love. You're my Nicole, my inspiration, my hero. I love you both. Love you all.
Love you too.
Love you.
the grace with which you handle everything. You know, you've been through a lot in your life, and you've had a very exciting life.
I've had the best life.
You've had a beautiful, wonderful life, but you've had to endure a lot of personalities and a lot of, you know, a lot of interesting maneuvers. And you know, I really admire the way you do. You laugh at everything. I think it's such a wonderful way of looking at life. You're always building everybody up. You know, I mean, we know this. She's always kind of making everybody either the CEO of this or the, you know, everybody's an icon in her world.
I put everybody on a pedestal.
She does, but she has such a joie de vivre. And you know, obviously your pedigree is amazing. You know, you've really been, you're very elegant. Always waking up in her little Chanel shoes, and you know, she always looks as though she's walked off the cover of, you know, of Vogue. The most elegant woman, with a beautiful, beautiful intelligence and cultured, and I'm just so, I'm always so proud to introduce you to everybody. Everybody adores you. I've never met anyone who can walk in a room and say it like it is, and then make best friends with whoever she meets, and it's a testament to the people around her and you know, the life that she's lived. And I think that, you know, I'm so grateful that you've overcome this last hurdle.
Yeah.
Let's raise a glass
Here's to that.
because that was, you
Here.
know. And we've got another 25 years of fun and
Yeah.
and
She's gonna beat her mother.
adventure
She's
and-
gonna beat her mother's.
No,
Hopefully not.
But anyway, cheers to the
Cheers.
iconic queen, as I said.
Yes,
An unbelievable woman, and we're happy to be here.
Oh,
The summer of Francesca.